I think it's about 9:30. All right, here we go. First blaze of the day. I'm glad to be out here. It's a beautiful sunny day. I think it's about 60. Tony said the high is 75. It's gonna be a beautiful day to hike. Good morning. It's day 64 and I'm ready to hike. Let's get on the trail. All right, new wilderness. We're going into the Big Branch Wilderness. Let's look here at the map. All right, we're starting here and going all the way up. We probably will, I think, end at the end of Big Branch Wilderness. We'll find out. Here we go. All right, real quick. Yesterday I turned 49, and it's a good thing because it was rainy and yucky most of the day, and I wanted to be on trail for my birthday, so that was like what kept me motivated. It was really pretty up high. There were some sections that were kind of steep and rocky going up and down, which I don't particularly enjoy, but I got through. And then by the end of the day, the sun came out. Most of our stuff dried. I slept pretty well. I actually think that was one of my favorite campsites so far. Tonight we are headed to another, I think it's called Little Island Pond maybe, and there's campsites there, so I'm hoping we get the same effect. All right, you can see on my Garmin I've gone just about an hour, but it says only 1 mile. And I know that's not true because we've been going mostly down, it's been smooth. And when I looked on far out, it said I had gone 2 miles. So it must just be something wonky with reception. And I'll take it because I'm glad I didn't do a mile in an hour on this terrain. Different terrain I would expect, but not this. It's a beautiful, great start to the morning. I love it when it's smooth and I can just kind of reflect and move along. It makes for a good start to the day. But we got to keep going. All right, I guess we're going up here to Baker Peak. Not quite at the top of, I think it's Baker Mountain, but I don't know how flat it will be. So I wanted to take a quick peek. This is quite the climb. Check. All right, I did it. This was forgiving in the sense that you couldn't see how far you were rock climbing up or scrambling up. I'm sure if I saw it from the beginning, I would have been really defeated, but because you can't see the whole thing, you just keep going. All right, this is awesome. It feels like I'm at the top, and I just hope going down isn't as steep as it was coming up, because that's not going to be fun. All right, let's look around. Look at all the treetops. That might be Mount Tabor across from us. And then in the way distance, I don't know if those are also the Taconics. I don't think you can see the Adirondacks from here. Yay! All right, let's see what it's like going down. Looks like that was an old one. And that's the new one. It's very nice. Let's look at it. Lost Pond Shelter for lunch. It's a nice, like, almost 45-minute break. And now we're headed towards Little Rock Pond. It should be about 5 miles. And it's just about 1 o'clock. So we'll be there at a nice time. Our turn. I'm so glad there was a bridge and we didn't have to cross this. Very cool. Alright, I don't know if I've ever been on a suspension bridge. When you stop moving, you know, it's still jiggling a little bit. Very cool. Alright, it looks like some kind of rock wall. Very interesting. I wonder what it was. Look at this view, though. I wonder if we follow this down to the parking lot. That'd be cool. All right, we're out of the big bridge wilderness. You can see we got in there this morning, went all the way up, and we're here. And we're gonna keep on going till we get to our destination, which is, I think, in about less than 2.5 miles. This afternoon's been pretty enjoyable. I'm just a little hot. Just popped out over here. I think we will go over here. All right, I guess we're just walking down this road. I thought it looked like it led back into the woods, but there really wasn't a trail, probably just down to the water. Then I saw a blaze on the road, so I think we just go around this corner and then probably pop across the street. We'll see. Yep, so we went down the road. Here we go. This is nice. There's a privy. Let's see what the sign says. Little Rock Pond Trailhead. That's where we are, and that's where we're going. All right, we've made it to our destination. Let's go see where our people are at. It looks beautiful.